Invite all the adults, all the kids to please make your way up towards the stage. Huddle around the stage as we welcome for the opening of our program, the West Orange High School Air Force Junior ROTC Cadet Color Guard. It is now my pleasure to welcome the National Anthem singer for the day. A nice round of applause for Carolina Real of Ridgefield, New Jersey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the Lieutenant Governor of the state of New Jersey. Let's hear it for Sheila Oliver.
Welcome, world. Welcome, world. And you know, whenever we're in New York, New Jersey, we always think we're the center of the world. So, aren't we excited about bringing the world's sport and the 2026 FIFA World Cup here? Aren't we excited about that? Like these young children, every Sunday, I'm in a park in New Jersey watching the young people in my family play soccer. And soccer has become the #1 sport that many of our young people in New Jersey are perfecting. And I know they're excited about the World Cup coming here. I and millions of soccer fans throughout our region cannot wait to find out if New Jersey and New York will be a host city. And I understand that we will be hearing the news very soon. I'd like to thank the West Orange High School, ROTC, and Carolina for her outstanding performance. I may be a little biased, but if I had to say, I would let FIFA know that New Jersey and New York are without a doubt the most ethnically and culturally diverse and rich region of the country. There's no doubt about it. And when I say welcome world, I mean it. Because in this region, New York, New Jersey, we have people who speak over 200 languages, and we observe everyone's cultural tradition. So yes, we say welcome world. Our diversity in New York and New Jersey, that's our strength, quite frankly. Governor Murphy and I know that we are economically stronger because of the diverse pool of talented people that are here in our region. Just look at this crowd at Liberty State Park today. And it doesn't get any better than the backdrop of Lady Liberty. I don't know about you, but I get a special thrill and feeling every time I pass that Statue of Liberty, because it serves as a symbol to the world that we are open to the world. So, above all else, New Jersey welcomes, embraces, and fights for everyone's freedom and equality, regardless of race, creed, gender, or sexual orientation, which is why it is fitting for us to host the world's game with our friends in New York, who share so much of our core humanitarian values. Beyond the broad-reaching economic benefits that being a host city would bring, and you know they call it football over in Europe, but we know that we can offer players, their families, sponsors, and spectators the time of their life. Let us all just wait with bated breath to see if in fact we are selected. Let's give a big shout out. Thank you. And I'd now like to bring up Maria Torres Springer, Deputy Mayor for the City of New York.
Hi, everyone. It's fantastic to see all of you. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. And let me just echo your sentiments in saying welcome to all of you and welcome, world. I first want to thank all of our incredible colleagues in New Jersey for your partnership on this bid, and all of you who are here with us today for the World Cup match party. I know so many people here have been working so hard for the past 4 years to get to this moment. And now we are just a few short minutes away from finding out who will be selected as a host city. So who's excited? All right, everyone here is excited. That is fantastic. So, of course, it's a different world than when we submitted this bid back in 2018. And every day, we continue our healing and our recovery from the last 2 challenging years. But as a region, we have so much to celebrate. And the energy right now on our streets, in our parks, all across the city is really palpable. We are seeing the return of visitors to all 5 boroughs, at the Statue of Liberty and Central Park, but also the Brooklyn Bridge, Rockaway Beach, Bronx Little Italy, and the rides in Coney Island. And everywhere, of course, I'm sure, across different neighborhoods and towns in New Jersey. And there's a lot that's promising. For example, over Memorial Day week, our hotel rooms were full, hitting 95% of our pre-pandemic levels. We saw the highest, you can clap for that, thank you. All of that is great news. We also saw the highest Broadway attendance at the MTA subway and New Jersey transit system starting to return to pre-pandemic levels. So all of that is fantastic. And I know that we in the Eric Adams administration are so committed to kickstarting our economic engines, tourism, hospitality, arts and culture, because they are foundational to what makes New York, New York, and they make New York City and New Jersey the best place to host the FIFA World Cup. So, thank you. I really cannot imagine a better place to welcome the world, because New York City and New Jersey are back, and we're ready to show that to the world. So I hope all of you enjoy the festivities this afternoon at this incredible event, and let's all cross our fingers that we hear New York, New Jersey tonight. Thank you. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the president of the U.S. Soccer Foundation, Mr. Ed Foster Simeon.
Thank you so much. I want to thank Governor Murphy and Mayor Adams for allowing me to be here today. The excitement across this country is building to a peak as we await the announcement of the host cities. I'm incredibly excited about this. The U.S. Soccer Foundation is a legacy of the 1994 World Cup that was hosted here. It was an incredible event, and the legacy of that World Cup is soccer grew phenomenally, exponentially across this country in the wake of that great event. We launched the first National Professional Men's League in Major League Soccer after that event. Women's leagues were launched in the United States. But more importantly, the game in neighborhoods and parks across the country grew phenomenally. This 2026 World Cup represents a new opportunity for legacy. It's going to be a great event. The World Cup is the world's biggest sporting event, and it's going to be an economic boon for the areas who are hosting events. But my focus is on legacy. And we have the next legacy. The opportunity here is to continue the phenomenal growth of the game of soccer in the United States, but this time also creating access and opportunity for those children in under-resourced communities who don't have access and opportunity to play. Sport has existed for millennia. Thank you. Sport has existed for millennia because it's an alternative learning platform. We learn leadership, teamwork, perseverance, grit, all those skill sets that will help us become productive members of society. The legacy of the 2026 World Cup should be that all children, no matter where they live, have access and opportunity to benefit from this game, to improve their health and their well-being through this wonderful sport of soccer. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 5:15. I direct your attention towards the large video monitors on either side of the
Fox
stage.
Sports here in the United States.
We're going to switch over to live broadcast. So everybody, please look up to the video monitors. Remember, if and when we get called, we need lots of energy. Enjoy the show.
It's an honor to be here, Rob.
It's the prettiest thing in the building, right?
Yes.
The U.S., Mexico, and Canada all serving as hosts in 2026. And Anna, today we find out which cities are going to finally stage
Oh
these
my
matches.
gosh, I cannot wait. Yes, FIFA World Cup 2026 will not only be the first to include 48 teams after the tournament's expansion. Right now it's only 32. It will also be the first to be staged across 3 countries. More players than ever before can dream of reaching a FIFA Men's World Cup, and more fans than ever before will be able to watch their team on sport's biggest stage.
Yeah, so as we await the announcement of the host cities, let's check in now with Fox Sports' Jenny Taft and soccer broadcasting legend, absolute legend, Andres Cantor.
He is a legend. Thank you so much, Rob. We are here in the plaza. Look at this place. Look at the energy. Andreas, you've covered the last 8 men's World Cups, which is incredible to think about. And later, you're, of course, going to Qatar. So why do you think there's so much excitement surrounding the 2026 tournament?
Well, Jenny, all of us that lived 1994 remember how transformative that World Cup was. Look at where we were as a society, as soccer fandom in this country, and where we are now, with MLS having grown so much to be one of the best leagues in the world. The teams will have the best training grounds around. The fans will have the best stadiums. We cannot wait for 2026. And of course, a big congratulations to Mexico that gets to be the first country to host the World Cup 3 different times, and to Canada for being a first-time host of the FIFA World Cup. And you know what, Jenny? I usually stand here rooting for my country or for my team, and today I get to root for my city. Let's go Miami, the 305.
You guys agree? We got some Miami fans back here. Well, as we pointed out, the U.S. and Mexico have hosted men's World Cups before. For Canada, this will be a first. So let's relive the moment in 2018 when these 3 nations were awarded the tournament.